Good day, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I would like to ask, first of all, the question what is the difference, or maybe the general difference between our relationships to ET civilizations, like European relationships towards them, and versus US, and if there's some kind of because now it's all you came here, so it shows that it's collective, but before it was all about like the US was in front. So I want
Not
to ask,
really.
not really.
Not really. The idea is that many of your European nations are actually much more willing to talk about the existence of extraterrestrial beings than many of the people in the United States. Because there are many fear-based systems that wish to keep the information from the public in the North American continent, of course, in other places as well. But there is actually much more openness in the European nations about the existence of such things as ourselves.
Thank you.
Well, I had nothing to do with it, thank you.
Okay. Can you also tell me something about my personal relations toward extraterrestrials? Or
Well, again, you all have energetic connections in a variety of ways. The most common ones for most of you are connections to the Sirius system, the Orion system, the Pleiadian system, the Arcturus systems, and the hybrid systems, and the Greys, and a variety of other things. But it simply will be dynamically changing in terms of those connections. As you change as a person, you will make different connections or allow some of them to be stronger than others at different moments as you need that information.
thank you.
Of course, you are all connected to the ancient Anunnaki because you're all hybridized to begin with.
Of course. Can you tell us something about intelligence and its role in our society? Because how it was in the movie yesterday described that Grace took the path of just technology, and how this relates, what is the real meaning of intelligence and how it differs?
Well, as you are discovering as a society, there is mental intelligence and there is emotional intelligence and there is spiritual intelligence, and when you have a balance of all these things, then that's a true expression of the overall idea of intelligence. Otherwise, if you're only using pieces of that, you're dampening down the energies of the other expressions of consciousness and intelligence. You're not operating in a full and holistic way. So to understand how to blend and balance and integrate these things, that's really the mark of intelligence in a holistic expression. Does that make sense?
Perfectly, thank you.
All right, thank you.
And the last one thing, I come from city Bratislava, from Slovakia.
Yes.
And we have UFO above our bridge. It's called UFO Bridge.
Oh,
and
all
it's
right.
like a restaurant. And I want to ask if it's coincidence. I want to ask if there was some like a plan when it was built. Like
There are no accidents. Everything is an orchestration in one way, shape, or form. And in the experience of having that location, it keeps people's brains and minds focused on the idea that there is something more than just what's going on the earth. So it acts in a sense as a bridge, literally, a connecting point to higher realms. Hence the symbology.
Thank you very much, and for your energy.
Thank you.
Hello.
And to you, good day.
Can you tell me if there is any particular extraterrestrial civilization that I'm strongly connected to, and if there are many, if there is one that is stronger?
Why?
I just felt that I want to know this.
Why?
I guess it's something that is very difficult to figure out myself.
Why do you need to?
It makes me very curious.
Is that all? Just curious?
I feel it's important for me, but I don't know why.
You think it's important for you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, because this is the first question that popped out in my mind.
All right, so we will ask a question first in return.
Okay.
If I tell you, what will you do with that information? How will it change your life?
I think I will try to make the connection. I will realize it more.
And again, by realizing the connection, what will you do with that realization?
I will try to make it even stronger, maybe.
You just said the same thing again. The idea is, if we tell you and you make it stronger, what will you do with that? How will you use that connection? How will you use that energy? What will be different in the way that you do things in life? You can think about it for a minute. What will be the difference in your life if you know this?
I think I will know more of who I am.
But in what way? I have just told all of you that you all have connections to extraterrestrials and other dimensional beings and many different kinds of things. But what will the specificity do for you? How will knowing a specific extraterrestrial civilizational connection change what you do in life? Can you imagine what the difference would be? Can you describe what the difference would look like between this moment and the moment after you find out what the connection is? What will change?
I think that everyone is thinking that maybe one day we'll meet an extraterrestrial civilization.
Well, you are meeting one right now, you know.
Yeah. Except you.
But what will be different for you?
And I think this can make the interaction to be closer in timeline speaking.
All right. Do you have a particular attraction to a particular extraterrestrial civilization that you already know about? Is there something about one of them more than another that fascinates you?
No, this is why I'm confused.
Well, there's no need for confusion just because you don't know which one you might be more strongly connected to. I'll ask the question this way. You are aware of some of the civilizations that I've already mentioned, yes? Sirius, Orion, Pleiadian, Arcturus, the hybrids, the Greys. When we mention any of these, does any of those names spark anything in you? Do you gravitate to one more than another?
No, I don't feel that.
Then how do you know you need to know this? If you're not automatically attracted to one more than another, maybe you don't need to know this. Maybe it would only be information that would get in your way. How do you know that it's going to make a difference?
Well, even if I don't know, the thing that you told me that I don't have to know this, it helps me. So it helps me anyway.
All right. Then perhaps the strongest connection is the you don't need to know civilization.
Yeah.
Did that clarify things for you?
Yeah, that makes me feel good.
Why?
Because it makes me feel like I'm on a good path.
So the idea that you were buying into, that the only way for you to really make the connections you need to make is to know this information now, is not something you have to believe in anymore, correct?
Yeah.
You can know that you can make all the connections you need to make and experience all the things that are relevant for you without necessarily having to know that one piece of information, yes?
No, I will let the higher mind do this job.
Say again?
I will let the higher mind do this job.
All right, very good. So does this help you?
Yes, it helps me. Thank you.
And we thank you for going through this process.
I just want to ask you one more thing.
Yes? Is this something else you don't need to know?
Maybe.
All right.
You should tell me.
Yes?
Is it true that there is a powerful energetic vortex in the geographical location called Romania?
There are powerful vortices in all sorts of places on your planet.
Is something special about Bucegi Mountains in Romania country?
Yes.
Can you tell me what's going on there?
Not a large one, but there is a temporary extraterrestrial underground base.
Which race?
You don't need to know that.
Okay.
Remember?
For other people that don't know, there's also an area
They
there.
don't need to know that either.
Okay. And is there anything that you could tell me that could help me?
Are you acting on your highest excitement to the best of your ability with no insistence on the outcome every moment that you possibly can in life? Yes or no?
This is something that I do, yeah. I fully do.
There is nothing else I need to tell you.
Good.
And
I just felt
nothing
that.
else you need to know.
That's great. I just felt that I want to ask you something because the excitement of coming here was huge. And with that excitement comes the idea that maybe this will lead somewhere and will help me with something.
Of course it will. And you'll find out exactly where it will lead you through the synchronicity that unfolds in your life.
And that's why I wanted to ask a question to you, because I was curious, what do I have to find out here in Prague?
But let me give you a little bit of a secret. You will actually learn more by making statements than asking questions.
Is it?
Do you understand? You open more doors within your mind by making a statement that you believe is true for you, because then you have the conviction that allows more information to be accessed by us and other beings. When you're asking questions, you're acting like you're not really sure you have the answers, when of course somewhere within you, you do. And therefore you're closing doors through which information can be accessed by yourself and by others. So you don't have to be excited about asking a question. You can be just as excited about making a statement that you believe is true for you.
Okay, let me reformulate. As you read my energy now, there is nothing else I have to know.
Oh, there's lots of other things you have to know.
Thank you for confusing me.
It may just not be my job to tell you.
Well, this is also a help anyway, so thank you very much.
One moment. I'm not done with you.
That's good to hear.
What place are you most attracted to in Prague?
Obviously this one.
At the moment, yes.
Yeah.
But after this?
I will go to see the Apple Museum. I heard that's I'm very attracted to technology and this kind of stuff.
You are attracted to technology?
Yeah.
Computers?
Yeah, computers, mobile phones, tablets, everything that's new.
I see. Why?
Why?
Yes, why? Why is that so attractive? What does it do for you? What state does it
I like
put you in?
innovation. I like everything new. I like everything about the future.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right. So, that feeling that you get when you think about, as you say, the future and the possibilities, yes?
Yeah.
Allow yourself to live in that energy now, and a lot more information will come to you. Yes? Because if you live in the energy now that represents the future to you, then the things of the future can manifest more quickly in the now.
Yeah.
Yes?
It's like the idea of teleportation, but I just teleport the future.
All of you are teleporting all the time. That's what happens when you shift through all the different billions of parallel realities per second. You're, in a sense, teleporting. So the idea is to know that that's going on, start to get closer to matching the frequency at which that happens, and you will start accelerating and bringing everything into the present moment that needs to be brought in terms of all the information it's relevant for you to know right now. You create the future here and now, rather than out there somewhere. Does that help?
I'm curious, why did you ask me about what place I'm passionate?
Because the state of being that you can create through that particular passion can accelerate you in exactly the way I just described.
By not thinking about the future.
By not thinking about the future, but creating the state of being that exists when you do think about the future, but bringing that state here into the present so that you can bring the future here in the present rather than thinking of the future as somewhere you have to go to.
Yeah. That totally helps, and
All right.
I hope also helps other people too.
Of course, everyone who needs to get something from it will do so. So you don't have to hope about it. You can know that whoever needs to get something from this is getting it. So thank you.
Thank you for being a professional, and thank for all the people that came here to see you.
And thank you as well. Good day.
Good day to you.
Shivai Bashar,
And to you, good day.
and hello from Estonia.
Oh, all right.
It's
Hello, Estonia.
Yes. It's my pleasure to be here and experience all that. And it's another dream what came through, so
All right.
I'm really honored. Thank you.
Thank you for dreaming with us.
Yes, exactly. So I have one question about our sexuality.
Yes.
About what is happening in that time when we have the intercourse. What happened, like energetical, mechanic, or
Well,
how
your chakras are aligning. The idea of the kundalini is activated. You're connecting more energetically to more of yourself and more of creation in a variety of ways. You're activating different markers in your genetic structure in certain ways. A lot of things are happening. You're giving off energy bursts with your heartbeat that travel out at what you call the speed of light around the world and immerse people in that vibration of connection and harmony and integration. There's a lot of things happening during that particular experience.
Ah, that's interesting. Thank you. But as I am a tantric therapist,
Yes.
I increase also in the sessions the people's energetic level or something is happening, as I understand, in a higher level also. But
Yes.
what is happening in a higher level?
Well, it's not so much that there is more happening in a higher level, it's that you have more ability to connect to the higher level that already exists that is a part of you. So there's more
Interesting.
harmonization and synchronization with the higher frequencies.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, then it's another question about one symbol. What I had when I was listening one YouTube video, and their actuarians said that now we are going to give you some energy and you will write it down or draw.
Yes.
So I draw one symbol, and I don't know what does it mean, and I'm really curious
Well,
about
what does it look like?
It's look like a person is like, yay, and there's like a earth beneath that, something like that.
Are you saying, in a sense, that the figure of the person is doing this?
Yeah, but the feet are together, and
All
the
right.
hands are like up.
All right. And so the idea is that it is drawing down energy from the higher levels through the body as a conductor into the earth, and also bringing the earth energy up through the body and out into the cosmos.
Interesting.
So as above, so below. Because everything that exists in physical reality has a template in non-physical reality.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
So another question is about the template level, because I'm also practicing the lucid dreaming.
Yes.
And sometimes I know that I'm in template level, but how I can figure that out in real way to know that this is the template level and I can change something?
But if you are lucid, all you have to do is allow yourself to think of being at the template level, and that's where you are. And then use your imagination to rearrange the blueprint in whatever way symbolically represents the changes that you would prefer to create in your physical dream.
Okay, because the template level in my experience was like one old house or something like that.
You can use it that way. It can be represented in many different ways.
Okay.
So you can use your imagination to alter the house in whatever way symbolically represents something that would be more in alignment with what you wish to experience in physical reality.
Yes, I did change the old house.
Yes.
Okay,
Does that help?
great. Yeah, it does.
All right. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you. So, Shivai.
Shivai.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
So delighted to have you here in Europe. Thank you for coming, making it easy for us.
All right. Well, I'm not really in Europe, but thank you.
So my question is really about self-doubt.
Yes, well, self-doubt, again, like we have said, is not a lack of trust. It's a trust in something that you don't prefer. Does that make sense? You're always trusting something to be true. Doubt is not a lack of trust. It's a trust in something you don't prefer, because you're always trusting something to be true. So again, the issue is, if you have the experience called self-doubt, it means you're trusting in a belief or a definition of yourself that's out of alignment with your true self. And you can ask yourself, why would I buy into that? Why would I trust something I don't prefer to believe about myself?
Well, why would I?
Because you have a belief that makes it seem like the logical choice as opposed to the alternative. So this is based on your motivational mechanism. When you are motivated to keep choosing things you don't prefer, it means that you have a belief attached to that thing that makes it seem to be the preferred choice to the alternative. Even though you know you may prefer the alternative, you may have some belief attached in a way that makes it actually seem to be the less beneficial choice. Because you all, always, without fail, without hesitation, you will always move in the direction and choose in the direction of what you believe to be in your best interests. You will always move away from what you believe is not in your best interest. So if you find yourself behaving in a way where you're choosing things that you know are not in your best interest, your first clue is that that must mean you've attached an unconscious belief to that thing that actually makes it seem to be more in your interest than the alternative that you know would be in your interest, but you have your belief system backwards. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you need to find that belief that you've attached to that thing and allow it to be conscious so that you can see that it makes no sense. And once it makes no sense, it's gone. But you have to find and identify what that belief would be. An example we often use is the idea that is common on your planet of what you call money, where some people buy into the belief that if they have a lot of wealth and a lot of abundance, that somehow it will corrupt them, somehow it will make them a bad person. As you say, the love of money is the root of all evil. That's not really true. The idea is you can look around and see that there are many people who are abundant and wealthy who are very good people. So you know that the idea that money will automatically corrupt you and make you a bad person is not empirically true. Once you understand that, you realize that you don't have to buy into that as a fact. It's just an opinion, it's just a perspective, it's just a belief. And therefore you can see that it's nonsensical. It doesn't have to be true. Once it's nonsensical, you can let it go. Because if you've been taught that to be abundant is to be corrupt, and you don't want to be corrupt, you will do everything in your power to make sure you're never abundant. Because you're equating abundance to corruption. Once you break that link and see that it's nonsensical to have those things fused together, then you can attract abundance because you know it's not going to make you a bad person automatically. That's a nonsensical concept. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
Does this help you?
It does help me.
Anything else?
Yeah, well, so in light of the conversation we're having here and the purpose for the whole gathering,
Yes.
how about dropping this idea of, "Ooh, I'm a little bit crazy because I'm getting a sense of what's going on, like the changes that are going on. I'm feeling more sensitive to everything that's occurring."
Well, what's wrong with being crazy?
Well,
There is good crazy, you know.
Yeah, well, what does that look like?
The idea is simply that you're disorienting. Many of you are disorienting from the old reality, but you're in a limbo state before you reorient to the new idea, to the new reality. For a while, that can make you feel a little bit crazy, a little bit adrift, a little bit uncertain as to what direction to look in, but that's just part of the process. Yes?
And then how do we...
You know the formula. You know the formula. We've given it over and over. You understand the formula?
Well, I understand it when you say it, but my mind's gone blank, but yeah, I do get it.
Again, please remember that when you activate the formula, you act on your highest passion every moment that you can to the best that you are able, taking it as far as you can until you can take it no further, with zero insistence, zero assumption as to the outcome. You automatically activate the complete and total kit of the tools that then come to bear in your life. The driving engine that moves you forward, that motivates you. The organizing principle of synchronicity that shows you exactly what to do, in what order, and when. The path of least resistance that allows you to experience your life in an effortless way. The path that connects you to all other expressions of your excitement. The reflective mirror that reveals to you anything within your unconscious mind that might be out of alignment with that excitement, so you can identify it and let it go and bring that energy back into alignment and expand your excitement. It will support you in every way that you need to be supported, no matter what form that needs to come in. And it will leave absolutely nothing, absolutely nothing relevant out. It's a complete kit. All you need to do when you take the action of acting on the three-part formula, acting on your passion, and allow this toolkit to work for you in this way, any situation and circumstance that then arises from the actions that you've taken, even if it's something that you don't prefer, you need to stay in a positive state and know that it must be there for a positive reason, and that you will only get a positive and beneficial effect from it, no matter what anyone else gets out of it, if you stay in that positive state. That's the entire formula. That's it. That's all you need to know. And if you do this, you will see that it works. Guaranteed, because this is a description of the nature and structure of the mechanism of existence and how you create your reality experience. That's the instruction manual. That's all there is to it. It's that easy. It's that simple. If you do it, you will see that it works.
Cool.
Does that help you?
Yeah, it does. Can I ask one more thing?
Yes.
I just want to know what the root of jealousy is. Like, what is that fit? What is that about?
That you're not good enough? That you don't believe you have what you need, but someone else does?
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah, it does.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I'm very excited to talk to you.
And you as well.
I have a question.
Yes.
I choose to smoke every day.
Oh, all right. What are you smoking?
Cigarettes.
All right. And why do you choose this? No judgment, just why do you choose it? What do you believe it does for you as a permission slip? You understand it is a permission slip, right?
Yes, of course.
All right, so what do you believe it does for you?
When I do not choose it,
Yes?
I observe that I am extremely horny. There's an overflow of sexual energy.
All right.
And my question is, how can I use this overflow of sexual energy in a positive way to be of service?
Can you transform the energy where it is and when it is appropriate into other forms of creative expression?
Sure.
Well, then, does that siphon off some of the energy being expressed in a sexual way or not?
Sometimes it does.
And sometimes it does not? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you know that? It's your body. Yes? No? Maybe?
Maybe yes. Excuse me.
All right.
Is there any specific information you could give me to
When you have what appears to be an excess of sexual energy,
yes.
go get laid.
I mean, besides all that.
Well, why besides that? Why not that?
Because my girlfriend is not around all the time.
All right. Then those are the times that you can siphon it into different creative expressions, yes?
Yes.
Or, of course, you can service yourself.
Yes. Can I ask another question?
We're not done with this one yet. We have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you paint? Do you draw? Do you write? Something like that?
I write and I design graphics.
Is there something you've been wanting to write that you have been hesitating to write?
Yes.
What's that?
That's a book about empowerment.
What's the hesitation to start writing it?
I don't know.
Oh, yes, you do. You're not going to get away with that. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid will happen if you go forward and write the book you say that you're really excited to write? What's the hesitation? What's the fear? What will happen? Come on.
Maybe
What?
that I can sustain financially.
So you have a limited definition of abundance because
Yes.
you don't allow your definition to be broad enough to support you in whatever way it needs to support you, which doesn't necessarily mean it will always be money.
Yes.
But remember that our definition of abundance is the ability to do what you need to do when you need to do it. Do you believe that you can attract whatever form of abundance you need to attract to allow you to support yourself in whatever way you need to continue to do what you need to do?
Yes.
Then why not allow that to be there so that you can do the thing that excites you? And by the way, doing the thing you say would excite you, writing this book, certainly that's something you can do in some of the time that you have, yes?
Yes.
If you are, and here's the key, blocking yourself and creatively frustrating yourself, you follow me?
Yes.
You're going to build up excess creative energy that's going to want to express itself in other ways because you're not expressing the flow in the direction you would actually prefer to.
That helps. Thank you.
You understand?
Yes.
So get writing. Use that hand for something else.
Thank you very much, Bashar.
Thank you. I feel like I need a cigarette now.
Is there anything else you are allowed to tell me?
Get writing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And to you, good day.
Always wanted to do this. I would like you to talk a little bit more about having children in your civilization. How does the process occur?
At this point, differently than it used to. We used to be very similar to you, structured in a very similar way, biologically. Now that we are quasi-physical, the creation of a child happens very differently. Beings can get together in a variety of ways and create an energy bubble outside of their bodies that is of a specific frequency or harmonic of frequencies. In that bubble of energy, a new body is formed that is representative of a child, that then allows the higher mind and spirit soul consciousness to infuse itself within that idea. But the energy bubble itself is a crystallization of the soul, of the higher mind, in which a body can form. Because in reality, your body is inside your spirit, not the other way around. Your spirit is bigger than the physical form. So we create a crystallization of the higher mind and the spirit and allow the body to form naturally like a seed in the center. And then the child, in a sense, is born. Having made the choice to be in our society, it will grow, it will learn, it will be guided, but again, remember, we are all telepathically connected. So at about the age you would consider to be 3 years of age, the child can go off on their own, learning whatever they wish to learn, because we always know where they are. They're always telepathically connected. We are one family in that sense. Every adult is the parent of every child. The child belongs to every adult. It is one family, one marriage. They're never out of our sight. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We provide an environment for them that creates a safe environment for them to learn what they need to learn, for them to express their excitement in whatever way is relevant for them in our society, to give them the opportunity to understand the physics of physical reality and the consequences of choices that they may make in a safe environment. We encourage them to discover themselves in all ways possible, while again receiving the guidance of the synchronism energy in our society that allows them to receive what they need when they need to receive it.
That's great.
Anything else you need to know?
Yes. Another question is, before you were answering about how your normal day looks like.
Yes.
I would
My
like
natural
to know,
day.
Your natural day, sorry. I would like to know, while the channel is connected, you are connected to Darryl, what do you do? I mean,
I can do many things. More often than not, I might be on my ship in a state of repose to help amplify the connection for the channel. But I can also be shifting my consciousness in ways that I can be off doing many other things simultaneously.
Right. That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Milý Bashare,
And to
Dear
you, good
Bashar,
day.
I tobě dobrý den.
já vím, že dneska
I know that
nic
today
není náhodou,
nothing
že
is
všechno má svůj řád v
accident.
životě
Everything has its order in
a
life.
taky není náhodou,
And
že
it's
jsem
not by
dneska právě tady
coincidence that I'm here
a pro mě
today.
to není snění, ale
And
tvrdá
for me, it's
realita.
not a dreaming, but hard reality.
Yes.
Chtěla bych se
I
zeptat
would
na
like
něco,
to ask
co jsem vůbec neměla připravené,
a question that I had not prepared,
a to je to,
And
že já
that is-
dneska podruhé v životě vidím auru.
then that today, for the second time in my life, I'm able to see auras.
Je to aura tvoje nebo Darryla?
Is it your aura or Darryl's aura?
The idea is, as you match the frequency of our energy that we are giving off to all of you, if you choose to match it, it lifts your energy to a point where your senses can become more sensitive to seeing energy that was previously invisible to you. So this is also part of your natural evolution. When you stretch your consciousness, you will expand your senses to see more than what you typically saw that was physical in the past. You will see more things that are less and less physical on higher and higher levels. So it's one of the symptoms of the expansion for you to start seeing energy that you couldn't see before.
Před 20 lety jsem se setkala s mimozemskou civilizací. Je to náhoda?
20 years ago, I encountered an ET civilization. Is this a coincidence?
You have already just said that you know there's no such thing as an accident.
To jsem chtěla slyšet.
This is what I wanted to hear.
Well, thank you very much for hearing it.
Tak,
Does that help you?
Měla jsem těžký život a myslím si, že jsem silná a čerpala jsem energii právě z
my life was
vesmíru.
very strong, but I think I'm very strong because I was able to draw energy from the universe.
Yes, you all do.
Všichni to tak.
No, tak právě proto si myslím, že jsou na té správné vlně.
Well, that is why I believe I'm on the right path.
Protože v životě dělám věci jenom ty, o kterých jsem přesvědčená.
Because I only do things in my life that I think are correct.
As long as you are true to yourself and acting on your highest joy, then you are in alignment with your true vibration. And you are the path. You're not on a path, you are a path.
Chtěla jsem se ještě zeptat, jestli existují také nějaké negativní síly, co se týká jiných civilizací.
I also wanted to ask, are there any negative powers or strengths as far as other civilizations are concerned?
Of course there are going to be negative expressions throughout the universe, but you don't have to worry about it because if you are on a vibrational level that is high enough, then in a sense you are invisible to anything not on that frequency.
Jsem přesvědčena o tom, co dělám, že dělám správně.
I'm convinced that what I'm doing well.
Že to tak je?
All right.
But can you confirm this is true?
You're not sure?
Já jsem si jistá, ale chci to slyšet od tebe.
I am sure, but I want to hear from you as well.
What if I said no? What would you do?
Budu pokračovat v tom, co dělám.
I will keep on doing what I'm doing.
Exactly.
No,
Which means you're on the right path.
Tak nezbývá, než poděkovat za to,
So there's nothing to do but to thank.
Že šíříš lásku, že odrazuješ lidi od nenávisti, protože to je přesně ta moje cesta, kterou jsem se dala.
Thank you for spreading love, and thank you for allowing people to be good people, not bad.
The idea,
because that's what I'm doing as well.
Yes, the idea is to just be your true self.
A proto se ještě zeptám poslední otázku.
And therefore, I wish to ask one more
question. Jsem ve
question.
vysoké politice
I'm
a
active
mám
in
šanci
high politics.
tam něco změnit?
Do I have a chance to change things?
Of course you do, if you take the actions that are true for you in that particular area.
Takže moc děkuju.
Well then, thank you very much.
Well, thank you. These things are not mysterious. These things are obvious.
Thank you. Okay. Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
It is very beautiful to be here and to actually be able to pronounce my great thank for what you do and how you support and help so many people.
It is our excitement to do so whether you pay attention or not. Because we do what excites us for its own sake.
Yes, so I think everybody can feel it when you talk to the people that this is just the reason why you're doing it. And it exactly is what you know what I feel. I live very often on my highest excitement.
Yes.
And I'd call myself a happy child because even if the circumstances are not that good, I still feel this happiness, which actually in
Yes.
earlier times...
That's because
yeah.
state of being is, in a sense, more powerful than the circumstances. Circumstances do not create state of being. State of being creates circumstances.
Yeah. I heard that from you about 3 years ago, and I was listening to it very often, and now I can
Now you can live it.
Yes, I can live it and proceed it because
Yes.
in earlier times it was like when circumstances was bad and I still felt good, I felt like something was wrong with me. So
All right, but please remember, circumstances are
Yeah.
not inherently bad. They're just neutral.
Yeah.
You're the one that decides to give them a negative or a positive definition. Circumstances are just circumstances.
So what I'm up to now is I think that I have in myself started negative beliefs.
Of
that-
what?
Well, first of all, my mom used to tell me, "Oh, sweetie, don't get so excited all of the time." So she said it to...
And how does that feel?
Well, I didn't understand it because to me it was a natural state of being, to be excited.
Exactly, it is.
Yes.
It's your natural state.
Yes. And she told me not to be so excited, to keep me away from maybe other people not understanding me, and that would give me pain or would hurt me or...
All right, but the only reason that she was telling you that is because she didn't give you the complete toolkit. Because the true state of excitement, you can't be hurt. Otherwise, you're not really in the state of true excitement, true alignment.
But I realized that whenever I'm excited now, and for example, I am not only wanting to, but I will spread what you teach us in my country, which is Germany.
Yes.
I just don't know in which way I shall do it because I do not want to interfere with my opinion in what you say, because what you say is clear and absolutely powerful.
But you have to put it into your own words. You have to make it your own truth. And that means it will then come out in the way that it needs to, and it will be an honest representation of what you have made true for yourself. So if you're living it,
Yeah.
that's the best example of all. Sometimes you don't even have to say anything. Just show people what you're like when you're living it, and they will come to you and say, how are you doing this? How are you living such a life of joy and abundance? They'll want to know, and then you can simply tell them in your own words how it works.
The thing I would need your help for is, since I had all these people telling me, oh, don't be so excited and just stay with what you do, don't change your mind like every 5 minutes, I started to have this blockage, I'd say, in my head, that whenever I'm excited, I can't really, let the energy flow in a way that people go with me. I just overrun them.
Well, that's not excitement either. The idea, again, is that excitement brings a balanced state of expression, not an overwhelming one.
So what is that overwhelming coming from, do you think?
The fact that you are blocking the natural excitement. You're resisting the natural excitement. You're overcompensating, in other words. Because
Against
you've been
what?
told not to be excited,
Oh.
but you know you wish to be, but
Yeah.
now you're overly excited. You're not really excited, you're just overly compensating the energy and actually going into anxiety, like, I have to be excited, I have to be excited, I have to be excited. That's not excitement. That's just being manic. You understand?
Yeah.
That's not excitement.
But,
Excitement has a
yeah.
naturally balancing energy to it.
Well, I do feel excitement right now, but it's in a calm and loving way.
Exactly. And that's more real as an expression and more accurate as an expression of excitement.
So when I was talking with friends about the UFO sighting I had,
Yes.
I was kind of very encouraged because I was raised to be very rational, and only while being rational and good, I got love and,
Yes.
from my parents. So I do know that, but I still have a problem with
Then you need to find the belief systems within you and reveal them to yourself so you can let them go when you allow them to appear nonsensical. This is your process. It's all right to be in process. That's your life. That's fine. There's no rush. You're an infinite, eternal, indestructible being. What's your hurry?
No hurry.
Then be here now. And stay in a balanced state of expression of your excitement.
So would you say that, for example, meditation would be
If
one of
that's
it?
your permission slip,
It's a permission
you
slip
have to
again.
attract yourself to what permission slip works for you with your belief system. All things are permission slips. All tools, all techniques, all rituals, all objects, they're all permission slips. Use the one that works best for you until you realize you're the one giving yourself permission anyway and don't need the permission slip anymore.
That would lead me to the question, I asked whether it would be meditation because in the beautiful movie you showed yesterday, Darryl was, during meditation, got contact, was able to make contact with you. So this is something I realized I really wish to have contact in.
You are having contact
Yes.
right now.
Yes, but I can't take you with me.
Yes, you can. That's a belief system. All you need to do is understand, number one, you're speaking to your own higher mind right now as well. You're just using me as an excuse to do so.
Okay.
And therefore, your own higher mind is with you all the time. So all you have to do is use the technique, the permission slip of us, to go at any moment, what would Bashar say?
Yeah, I did so. And
Yes.
I wanted to ask you whether the answers I got.
We're from your higher mind.
Okay, and then I'm not going
So
to
you
ask you.
can take it with you.
Okay, and it's true because if I would ask you the question now that how can I tell that it's not what I wish to hear is what I hear, but that it is what, it's you or my higher mind telling me, I start feeling the difference, what is true. And
All right. You will get
just
what
the
you
trust.
need. You
Yes.
will get what you need and trust that instead of trusting something you don't prefer.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, beautiful.
So, take it with you.
Yes, I will.
Thank
you
you.
very much, Bashar.
Hello, Bashar.
And a you good day.
I just want to express my gratitude. I have been following your teachings for, I think, 15 to 20 years now,
All right, our deep appreciation.
from Norway. And I have used many of your permission slips over the years.
All right.
And the last years, maybe the 3-4 years or so, they have really begun to kick in.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you. I haven't really changed very much in my life, like careers and friends or anything in particular, actually. But
Are you doing what excites you?
yes, I am.
Well, then why should it change?
No, it doesn't have to change. That was
Exactly.
what I came to understand after many years of.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you. And you should probably believe that after 20 years of listening to you, I would finally get to a state with a grandiose question or something, but
Not necessarily, as we said. If you're making statements that are true for you, you don't need to ask questions. The idea is to understand that you can answer all your questions.
I have been able to do so, and your voice is constantly in my head answering
All
most
right.
of my questions.
We are happy to be used as a permission slip.
Thank you. Now my excitement right now is experimenting on cutting down on the meat consumption. Actually,
All right, that's fine.
for the last 4 or 5 weeks or something, I haven't
Yes.
eaten any meat.
All right.
Makes my yeah,
Does it feel good to you?
very good, very
All
good.
right. Then you are continuing to do what works for you.
I think so, yes, and my meditations are getting more and more
All right.
exciting. You explained excitement as nothing
Yes,
doesn't
yes.
have to be in dancing around,
Yes.
and this is my kind of excitement.
Yes.
leading up to maybe a question, I don't know, but
Well, why don't you get to it?
I feel maybe that I am a little bit more introvert than the common people that I interact with. And
So?
is that, yeah.
Well, is it the product of a negative belief about yourself, or is it simply natural for you?
I think it is natural.
Are you sure?
I'm not 100% sure, but at
Are
least
you
95.
99% sure?
Yes, I am.
All right. Then you can roll with that for the moment.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Is there something you wish to ask?
Well, I don't feel any connections to the hybrid program, but maybe I should ask a little question around that anyhow, just for the curiosity. Is that okay?
Yes, of course it's okay to ask. Is it okay if I don't answer you?
Yeah, it's quite okay.
All right. Then go ahead and ask.
How did I fall for that after so many years? I don't know. It has to be me standing up here, making me a little anxious, perhaps.
Yes. The answer is really no, not in the way that most people mean it.
Yeah, that was my...
So, does that answer your question?
It does. A little question about the fall of...
You're not getting any information on that.
No?
No.
Okay.
We have to allow things to unfold.
Okay. Last one.
The last one, what?
Question.
I thought you didn't have any.
Well, it pops us as a...
all right.
Yeah.
And so?
Pineal gland.
Yes, the pineal gland.
Pineal gland. I understand that this is a very important tool.
Yes, well, it produces the NN-dimethyltryptamine, DMT, that allows you to perceive into other dimensions, especially the idea of your dream time and allowance of encounters in other realms and realities.
Yes.
So the idea of focusing on that to some degree in whatever permission slip way you prefer to can increase your ability to perceive interdimensionally more precisely and more often. But it's up to you.
Yes, I have experienced this once, but that was during ayahuasca.
Yes. Again, the teachers of the earth can bring you these abilities, but teach you also that you can achieve these states on your own without the teacher.
Yeah.
So
here I am.
And so here you are, and so are we done?
I guess so.
Then thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Bashar.
And you good day.
So I have a lot of questions for you.
Well, we will answer a couple of them.
I think so. So first question, your favorite one. Do I have hybrid children?
Do you have hybrid children?
Yes.
Do you have hybrid children?
I would say yes.
Do you have hybrid children? You have 3 that are listening in.
Nice. I'm saying hello to them.
They have already said hello to you.
Good. And can you tell me age of these 3?
7, 13, 17.
Thank you. And maybe same question, but regarding my wife. Is there any children of her?
Yes, well, some of the same that you share.
Okay, that's enough.
And others that you don't.
Okay. It's okay.
Where did your minds go with that? Remember that genetic material used in the hybridization agenda is spread around quite a bit.
Yes, but if you mix it with your idea of the big family that every adult is parent to every children, it's quite okay.
Yes.
So next question would be about the Sphinx, because...
The Sphinx?
Yes. Some years ago you have mentioned some probability that we will find something under it, and what is the result?
And
Yep, the question is, what's the result? What was there?
there are records there.
Yeah, and is it discovered already, or is it still hidden, or?
There are people that know about it but haven't told anyone.
Yeah, so it's not public.
Not public, but it has been discovered.
Yeah, is it emerald tables?
No.
No? Okay.
Not all of it has been deciphered either.
Yes.
Most of it has not. But you will find in there records of Atlantis.
Yes.
You will find many of the things that were destroyed in the Library of Alexandria, among other things.
And is there any evidence about the ET?
In a sense, yes, there is talk about beings that actually are references to extraterrestrials, but that may not be completely obvious at first when you read the texts.
Yes.
You'll have to see deeper, as you say, read between the lines.
Yes.
Because there are many references to the idea of extraterrestrial beings that are referred to in your literature as gods. Not that we are, but many of the people back then referred to extraterrestrials that way.
Okay. Next question would be about the mass consciousness.
Mass consciousness.
Yes. Because I don't understand the exact relationship of the unique person. So is there any limitation that you have to wait for mass consciousness to
You don't
make a move?
always have to wait,
Yes.
but there are things obviously you have agreed to abide by in the consensus reality. But they are usually, at this point, relatively basic. You can still experience everything you need to experience that's relevant for you as an individual, even within the mass consensus reality. But there are things you're going to abide by in the mass consensus because that's the general game that you're playing. In other words, look at the mass consensus reality as the concept of playing the game of chess. You do have to follow certain rules in order to be playing the game of chess. But how you play, your strategies, what kind of pieces you use, what they're made of, that's up to you as an individual. So you can have a lot of individuality, but you're still on a chess board playing by the rules of chess. That doesn't stop you from playing the way you need to play. Yes?
Yeah. Yes. And I guess it was my choice to choose this reality.
Of course. Everything is a choice.
And is it coming from the template level?
Well, it's from the spirit level, which includes the template reality, yes.
Yes, and because, I don't like the idea that there is something written that I cannot change.
It's not meant that way.
Yeah.
It's not meant that way. It's not that rigid.
Yeah, so for example, I can change it in my dream states.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
But this is why this is happening now. It's giving you the understanding that you have more control and more freedom than you've been taught. Now you can change your themes in the middle of a physical life without having to die in order to do it. There are many things now you have the freedom to do if you understand that you have these freedoms, if you start redefining what the reality is to you.
Good.
So there are many more things now that can be done than could be done before.
Yes, so it's more flexible now.
Much more flexible
Yes.
now.
Makes sense.
Yes.
And probably last question. If somebody is incarnated, and you are saying that everything is neutral, the situation, that we are giving the meaning, but when
you are giving it the meaning, that doesn't mean you can't recognize the difference between mechanically positive energy and mechanically negative energy. But that's not a value judgment. It's a recognition that negative energy, negative mechanics is that which disconnects, segregates, gives that experience, whereas positive energy gives the experience of connection, integration, and expansion. These are just mechanical descriptions of the way the energy works.
Yeah, but when a human being starts his life, who is defining the world around? You know
From the spirit, you define and choose the theme. Then as the physical being, you will play out that theme. How you play it out is up to your free will. But you will play out that theme because that theme defines you as this unique perspective. You are a theme of exploration, of a higher level of your consciousness. But remember, physical reality is a dream.
Yep. So just to have an example, for example, if you eat chocolate, you will die. So, or something like chocolate is not healthy. So who is defining this?
So it may be part of the theme that you have to explore these ideas and find what kinds of reactions you have to these things, because they may be symbolic of a theme you are exploring about what is and isn't relevant for your life, or what is and isn't positive for the theme that you're exploring.
Yes, so it's all included.
It's all included, yes.
Okay.
Does that help you?
Yes, thank
all
you.
All right, well, thank you.
That's it, thank you.
Yes, yes, yes.